going to try to do the Region 4 chant. So, all right, don't make fun of me though. Okay. What's up, Region 4? No, I'm playing. What's up, Region 4?
Full solid,
How long?
full life.
I'm still learning, okay? I'm from Region 5, so you guys have to bear with me. All right, so my name's Najma. I'm a sophomore pursuing chemical engineering. A little about myself, I'm from St. Louis. I just transferred here this semester from the University of Missouri Rolla, excuse me. At my previous school, I held 3 e-board positions that I feel like are going to be essential in kind of executing this role as programs chair here. I was the programs chair at my last NSBE chapter. I was the co-chair of the Culture Programming Board, and I was the treasurer of the Association of Black Scholars. So all 3 of those positions kind of allowed me to tackle on a leadership role really early in my college career, and that kind of forced me to learn a lot of things about myself and what I'd like to do for my community, and that's why I've kind of been like a big person on, wanting to improve things in NSBE and things of that nature. I am currently, prior to that, I was a member of NSBE Junior for most of my high school career. That allowed me to actually build a close relationship with my NSBE chapter. So my first semester of my freshman year, which was last year, I was on the PCI committee, and that's kind of how I got my foot in the door to later become programs chair. I am a candidate running for the programs chair position. I believe that the opportunity to hold this position will allow me to make a significant impact in Purdue's community, as well as the general student population, and not only the minority population. During my time here, obviously it's only been a semester, but I've had the opportunity to work closely with Dare when we worked on a walk for education, and we went out to Chicago. That was a community service event that our chapter held. And I also got to work with Isra on the PCI committee, which to me I hold near and dear to my heart because I am a PCI student. So I was a PCI student, so it's important to me. Okay, so based on what I've seen so far, some changes I'd like to make personally are more bonding events between the general body and the e-board members. I think that I haven't gotten an opportunity to know a lot of you people, and I think that maybe if there were more events to do that, it would make it more welcoming for freshmen. Additionally, I think that we could improve our professional development events in a sense, so that way we can kind of be more encouraging towards people getting co-ops and internships and things like that. So I hope to continue the great job that the chapter has done thus far with holding programs that best showcase NSBE's mission, and I also hope to continue to leave a profound mark in the community. I care deeply about the representation of minority engineers, and I hope to exemplify that advocacy. I hope to exemplify that advocacy on behalf of all of us.
Thank you so much. And now we have You got it. I'll let you know you have a minute left. The floor is yours.
All right, hey everybody. My name is Joshua Gregory. I'm a freshman here. I'm looking to go into chemical engineering. And here's a little bit about my. Well, first, you guys should all know this by heart. It's good to go. We don't have to. We already did that part. All right. So a little bit about me. I'm currently the freshman programs chair on the exec board. I've done a lot of events so far. But before that, I was also a former Purdue student government senator, and I held that position for an entire semester. But when things started to conflict with my schedule with NSBE, on top of that, I just decided to join PSG because I'm going to be without NSBE. And even before that, I was doing programming events for my mock trial team, which is just basically what you see in Law and Order SVU. You do a mock case, you argue in front of people. So what I had to do, I just organized all the events. I organized a fundraiser for that club so we can actually go get gas for the bus downstate. And due to me organizing our practices and the fundraiser, I got all state honors. A lot of my teammates got all state honors, and someone even got a scholarship because of it. So what I've done. Well, what I've done as freshman at E-Board programs chair is first the community outreach with that's Yami Odari and Ricardo. You can see them in the crowd. They went to the Hannah Festival, which is a really, really fun festival, by the way. It's been around Lafayette for a while now, and it's just basically involves a bunch of cultures. They get together, like you can have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament cookout. It's a lot of fun. Also, I did a Christmas movie night. That one, it wasn't the best. It was right after finals. People dipped on it, but it was a lot of fun. We watched, what's the thing by R. Kelly? Trapped in the Closet. We watched all the chapters. It was great. And of course, I had to do a fundraiser. Nez Brownies. We made upwards of $100. You made upwards of $100 from that bake sale. We still use that. We're still using that money for stickers and apparel right now. And here's what I want to do. I want to increase the membership. Well, actually, let me just come out and say we're not exactly the closest chapter. I want to increase the membership body by 50%, increase meeting turnout by 20%, and be the example for other chapters. And here's how I want to do it. And I have 3 new programs that I want to implement, and it's called, well, I'm going to talk to people from Myers, of course, and that's because if you're in Myers, you should also be in NSBE. I also want to incorporate the BCC more because we even have a picture there. And we should probably have meetings and host things there. And on top of that, I want to do new Nez bottles, things like, instead of just Nez bottles and stuff like that, we just actually do real things like we can have Nez dodgeball in the co-reg, or, new thing, Nez ball. And then here's how I'm going to get that done. We rent out the co-reg, we do a joint venture with all the other program member diversity clubs on campus. That way it won't be too much for just shoulder on us. And everyone wants a reason to get dressed up and have fun with their friends. And this would be a great moment. And I think we will all really enjoy that. So thank you for your time.
Any questions? Okay, we'll start here.